Good morning. Thought I'd just do a quick update cell phone video of the progress on my N-Scale switching layout. This is based in Chillicothe, Ohio in the late 1970s, maybe early 1980s. It's still the Chessie system. The industries are all still there. Only one of them receives rail service. The buildings are all still there. I should have said all the industries are out of business except for the one that the Spring Company, which I'll show you here in a second. So this street ahead of us is Douglas Avenue, and the houses on each side are not based on prototype, they're just kits. You see in the background there's US 50 Minute Mart. That's Eastern Avenue, which is US Route 50 going through Chillicothe. There is a building exactly like that there, but it's not a mini mart now, it's a motorcycle dealer. So moving east, we got the yard office. At the time in the 70s and 80s, this wasn't really used. It was more for maintenance away people because the yard was still in existence farther west. But after CSX abandoned this as a main line in the late 1980s, they stationed the switchers here. And basically the only thing they still switch is the Spring Company infrequently and the paper company, Meade, or what used to be Meade, now it's Pixel. But they usually are two road switchers and a caboose, which has been here for over 30 years, the same caboose, parked here in the evenings. So moving a little bit farther east, there's a park called Mary Lou Patton Park. There are several ball fields there. The B&O donated a caboose to the American Legion, and they set it up as a concession stand. It wasn't exactly like this caboose. It was actually more off to the side. I've got it right behind the ball field to be used as a press box also. But the effect is there. Anyhow, and I built a little platform where you can see where people would go up and order their food, and I've got the windows out so they could have a couple of people working in there to serve hot dogs and things. So next is the Spring Factory. The side next to the layout, just a piece of styrene. This is sort of based on, they don't really use this as a loading dock. It looks more of like a trash collecting place right now. I sort of junked it up, but in the real life right now it's junked up all the way to the ceiling. Just a bunch of pallets and things there. There is an overhead door, but the actual loading of rail cars is around here. They have a covered loading unloading area, which they used to get gondolas full of steel in order to make the springs. They manufacture springs for railroad cars. They also have a couple of loading docks out to the side where they could ship products in box cars, but that's very infrequent. Almost everything is shipped now in trucks. They still do get cars, I guess now they are in bulkhead flats, and they're unloaded outside by a fork truck instead of inside by a crane. Across the tracks we have Wherever. My dad worked there for over 30 years. I got Shapeways and found this water tank. I bought two kits and sort of modified it more so I could have the shape of the Wherever tank, which is still there, still says Wherever on it, with a flashing red light on top of it, which I haven't done yet. Wherever makes cookware. So in my fictional setup, they actually receive plastic to make the handles for the cookware. But in real life, they did not make handles. They didn't have any injection molding machines. I'm thinking about actually adding a tank car unloading facility there to unload Teflon, so I'd have another revenue stream. They did ship out completed products in box cars, and also received some other products, raw materials in box cars. They actually had a indoor unloading spur and another curved track, but I couldn't model all of that. The office, this is all Pike stuff, and it's actually pretty similar to what wherever does. Coming back toward Douglas Avenue, I just have a sort of nondescript garage there, sort of run down a little bit. I'll probably park a junk truck out there beside it, and just need to add some more details to this scene. But anyhow, I thought I would give an update on where I'm at so people could see what's going on with the layout. Thanks.